Rough. I'm Fred Arnold. And in this show, we're going to highlight opportunities and solutions to help get you out of the rough and into success, both personally and professionally. In these tough economic times, we want to provide you practical solutions to many of life's challenges. And I'm joined by my co-host, Tara McCute. Tara McCute is the founder of the Association of Women Entrepreneurs.
Hi, Fred.
Yep, good to be with you again. And of course, we got a great lineup of women that we're going to interview that are really making things happen. So tell us about Kelly.
We do. First, we have Kelly McCormick. She's the author of Outsell Yourself.
Love it.
Yes, and she's a business growth strategist. And we're going to talk today about how to market above the noise.
You know, I like that because it's outsell yourself, because that's what we have to do. We have to promote our businesses so that people are interested. But you know, what are some of the biggest marketing challenges that you see most entrepreneurs face today?
I think actually there's one great big huge one, and it's the fact that social networking, which is a lovely thing, has given us 10,000 gazillion options of where to promote, engage, and it becomes absolute noise to entrepreneurs, and they get overwhelmed really quickly. It's like, I don't know where to begin.
Right, yeah. It's overwhelming. So how do you stand out if you're a business? What do you do?
Well, I think the first thing that people need to do, and I know this is going to sound basic, but in today's times, you really have to understand your client. And you have to be able to speak that person's language. Now, I know this sounds obvious, but when I talk to entrepreneurs and business owners, one of the things that they'll say, and they answer the question is, well, I'm selling to all women, or I'm selling to all companies. You know, that's who I'm marketing to. You know, they need it. Well, it's true, all women may need your product or service. However, it's really different between who needs it and who's going to buy it. And you have to understand that language, because if you're communicating to somebody who's 21, you're going to be having a whole different message than to somebody who is 50. Or if it's a company, there might be a niche market that's really in alignment with stuff you've done in the past, where you can be an instant expert. And if you understand their languaging, then you start to write that in your website and all that good, juicy stuff.
You know, as business owners, sometimes we try to be all things to all people. And so the message gets lost. And I always think of a surgeon, you know, or a general practitioner. A general practitioner is very good. You need to go to them. But the surgeon's going to make 2 or 3 times more in some cases because they know how to fix this specific part of your body or the specific need that you have. And that's what you're talking about. Yeah,
because we have so many options today. Absolute options. So if you really, you know, and then one of the things entrepreneurs say, well, I'm not making enough money. Specialize. It's exactly what you're talking about. Become a niche market. And some people say, well, I don't have the skills. And I say, I bet you do. You just haven't, you have to reposition yourself to yourself.
Yep, and laser focus. Let's talk about being authentic, though, when you're trying to be in business.
Okay, and again, thanks to social networking. Social networking has created a conversation. That's what we're having today. It's one person talking to another. So businesses actually have to get out from behind the brand. And what that means is no technobabble. No
what do you mean
jargon.
by technobabble?
Oh, thank you for asking. I love this.
That's
people,
a word that's
I know. People come with all their stuff written out for me, and they're really proud of it, and I look at it, and I'm like, whoa, okay, so I'll give you an example of technobabble. And this could be something on someone's website. So it could be, or on their Facebook page, you know, describing what they do. It could be, we're a full-service IT company. That's wonderful. But people don't always know that what you have is what they need. So instead, let's do a rewrite on that. We make your computer go faster. Hello.
So using the jargon of their specific industry is kind of, it's losing the point.
It is losing the point. And unfortunately, and again, this is one of the things I hear people say, is that, well, everybody knows what it means. They don't know what it means. See, we get so comfortable in our own industry, and we go to the conferences and we read all the stuff, that we get a little jaded, and we're just like la 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 la, and we realize no, they don't know what it means. And people buy benefits anyway. They buy the benefits of your services.
But break it down to what, for example, my eighth grade son can understand too. You know, really break it down. Let him know the benefit of it. And that's not that your audience is immature or lacking knowledge, but it really helps you communicate what you're trying to communicate.
Well, and there's one more step to that. The reason why you want to sell the benefits, and a quick exercise that you can do, is look at all those wonderful services that you have listed and say, why would somebody need this? Because that's the real gem, and that's what you're selling. And the reason why you want to break it down is if you've got seconds to get someone's attention, you don't want to waste it asking them to interpret what IT solutions mean. You want to get to the, hey, that's exactly what I need, and you've got it, and I've been following you for a while on Facebook or Twitter. I like you, rapport has been built, I'm going to you.
Okay, so Facebook, Twitter, there's so many options. how do we select the right one?
Okay, again, go back to who is your ideal client, okay? And what you want to do is you want to figure out where do they hang out. And I know, again, people say, I have no clue. Go back to clients that you already have and ask them. Say, look, I'm going to be doing some marketing, some promoting, and it could be in the form of engaging with people. So, are you a Twitter person, a Facebook person? Are there blogs that you read? What about networking events? And laser it in, get the top, so what you're looking for are trends within your customers, okay? What the majority, so talk to 4 or 5 people. I know that doesn't sound like much, but for entrepreneurs, small businesses, that's considered a survey, So laser it in, figure it out, and give yourself permission to let all the other stuff go. Be really good in a certain niche with a certain message that's targeted to somebody who really gets you.
And do business with those that you want to do business with.
Absolutely.
I mean, that way you can really enjoy what you're doing. Well, the book is outstanding, Outsell Yourself. I did a little bit of research on it and read a little bit of it. Outstanding, good job.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kelly McCormick, owns the company Outsell Yourself and author of the Outsell Yourself. We're going to jump to a quick break and we'll be right back.